Have you ever pondered over the term carpetbagger? This intriguing term, with its mysterious roots, has held a significant place in the annals of American history. The term carpetbagger carries with it a sense of intrigue and curiosity. But what exactly does it mean, and where did it originate? The term carpetbagger first surfaced in the aftermath of the American Civil War, and it's as colorful and complex as the period it came from. It was used to label those who sought to exploit the chaos and desperation of the South during the Reconstruction era after the Civil War. Yet, it's not just a relic of history. The term has endured, evolving over time to take on new meanings and applications in modern times. So, what's the story behind this enigmatic term? And why has it persisted throughout the years? Hold your fascination as we delve deeper into the history and meaning of this intriguing term. The term carpetbagger has its roots etched deeply in the annals of American history. The birth of this term dates back to the Reconstruction era, a period following the American Civil War. It was a time of healing, a time of rebuilding, and a time of great political and social change. But it was also a time rife with tension and conflict. Now, imagine this. The South, having been ravaged by war, is in dire need of rebuilding. The North, on the other hand, sees an opportunity. Individuals from the North start moving down to the South, carrying their belongings in large bags made of carpet material. Thus, the term carpetbagger was born. But what were these carpetbaggers doing in the South? Well, they were there to take advantage of the political and economic instability. Many were businessmen, eager to buy up land and property at rock-bottom prices. Others were politicians, looking to gain power in the turbulent post-war South. The Southerners, however, did not take kindly to these newcomers. They saw them as opportunists, exploiting the South's vulnerable state for personal gain. The term carpetbagger, therefore, became a derogatory label, a symbol of exploitation and opportunism. But it wasn't just about economic gain. Some carpetbaggers genuinely believed they were helping to rebuild the South, to modernize it, and to integrate it back into the Union. They brought with them ideas of industrialization and progress, ideas that were quite foreign to the largely agrarian South. Nevertheless, their motives were often questioned, their actions scrutinized. So you see, the term carpetbagger is more than just a historical label. It's a term that encapsulates a complex era in American history, an era of change and conflict, of exploitation and opportunity. Across the pages of history, numerous figures have been labeled as carpetbaggers. Let's delve into the narratives of three such individuals who, for better or worse, earned this moniker. Our first character study leads us to Daniel Henry Chamberlain. A Yale-educated lawyer from Massachusetts, Chamberlain moved to South Carolina after the Civil War. He became the governor of the state during Reconstruction, advocating for civil rights for freed slaves. Next, we turn to Adelbert Ames, a Union general during the Civil War. After the war, he became the military governor of Mississippi, and later, its elected governor. And finally, we visit Albion Winiger Turgee, a lawyer and judge from Ohio who moved to North Carolina after the Civil War. He became a prominent advocate for African American civil rights and was instrumental in writing the state's new constitution. Each of these individuals left a lasting footprint on the southern states they adopted. They came with dreams and ambitions, some altruistic, some selfish. Carpetbagger has survived the test of time, and its usage has evolved with the changing times. In the current age, the term carpetbagger often refers to political candidates who run for office in places where they have no deep community ties. Unlike the original carpetbaggers, who physically moved to the South with their belongings in large bags made of carpet material, today's carpetbaggers might not physically relocate at all. They might establish a nominal residence, or simply claim a connection based on the most tenuous of ties. Former Vice President Dick Cheney is one prominent figure who has been labeled as a carpetbagger. Cheney was born in Lincoln, Nebraska, and his connection to Wyoming, where he served as a congressman and later claimed residency to run for Senate, has been scrutinized by critics. Some argue that Cheney's ties to the state were tenuous at best, and that he primarily used it as a political stepping stone. His opponents accused him of being a carpetbagger, seeking power in Wyoming without a genuine commitment to the state or its people. While supporters defended Cheney's record of public service, the label stuck, highlighting the complexities of modern-day politics and perceptions of opportunism. Thus, Dick Cheney became a contemporary example of a political figure tagged with the term carpetbagger. His case adds another layer to the ongoing debate surrounding the meaning and implications of carpetbagging in modern society. The implication being is that they are opportunistic, seeking power for their own ends rather than to serve the community. They weren't able to be elected from wherever they came from, so they decided to give this new area a chance to test their electoral capabilities. Yet, the modern usage of carpetbagger is not universally negative. Some argue that these so-called carpetbaggers bring fresh perspectives and new ideas. They may shake up entrenched political power structures and challenge the status quo. In this view, carpetbaggers can be agents of change, progress, and even renewal. Furthermore, in our increasingly interconnected world, the notion of community itself is evolving. How do we define ties to a place? Is it through birth, through years of residence, through family, or through shared values and visions? As these questions continue to be debated, the term carpetbagger will likely continue to evolve and provoke discussion. Remember, the next time you hear the term carpetbagger, there's a rich and intriguing history behind it. These people, dubbed carpetbaggers, were seen as interlopers, exploiting the South's post-war vulnerability for their own gain. But as we've seen, the term's usage didn't end with the 19th century. It continued to be a part of our language, carrying with it the echoes of its historical roots while adapting to the changing times. Its impact is felt in our language, our culture, and our collective consciousness, shaping the way we perceive and talk about the world around us. So what do you think? What defines a carpetbagger in today's modern world? Leave your comment below, and if you like this video, please be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to our channel so you won't miss out on our next video. Until then, stay curious.